system, my aerosol setup. Now I want to set my appropriate FiO2. Look at my options. I have 28, 30, 35, 40, 50, 70, and 100.
Okay.
So I pick my appropriate FiO2 and I line it up with that notch. Everybody see the notch?
Okay. Yes.
Okay? So your desired FiO2 has to be in that notch. So what do I have set now?
30.
30. Does everybody see 30%?
No.
I can't see what I was explaining.
So I have it set at 30. If I want it at 40, I'm going to have to move that to
40.
match up with the 40. Okay?
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at my side of my water bottle here, and it's going to tell me my O2 dial setting, and then it's going to tell me in the next column the appropriate flow rate. So at 40%, my appropriate flow rate is 12 liters or flush.
What is it?
At least 12 liters.
Okay.
So I can turn this on. When I put it on the flow meter, I'm going to turn it up to 12 liters. I can go higher if I want to. Okay.
James, Michael had a question.
Yes. What's your question, Mike?
So you're saying 12 to flush, is flush like all the way open?
Flush is wide open, yeah, as high as it goes.
As high as the oxygen source goes?
Right,
Okay,
that's true.
got it.
And it'll go roughly to almost 50 liters a minute.
Okay.
Because those things have 50 liters per minute flow rate. And as I set this up, I'm going to use this blue tubing I already have here. So,
Okay. But this is how it will be in our competency, and we'll have to take. these-
perhaps. Ooh, this is on it tight, guys.
Perhaps or yes?
Perhaps.
Oh my gosh.
I want to spill all the things.
Oh, the bag's there's the bag.
Oh, the bag's in there?
Yeah, there's the bag.
So there's a bag in there. That's
It's
how
already
you're.
attached. And there's a little hook for the.
So the hook is there for if you want to hook that on a bed. You could hook that on the side of the bed.
Can we see that?
You said perhaps.
I don't know. What are they looking at?
I said perhaps will this be all separate when we.
So I'm grabbing my aerosol bottle, right?
Yes.
I've got it set at my appropriate FiO2. It is lined up with 40%.
Yes.
That's my appropriate FiO2, or that's the one that's ordered. I'm going to screw this in my oxygen source. Remember, I'm being very aseptic. I didn't
You have gloves on.
being as clean as possible.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to take one of my large bore tubings. I'm going to place it here, my aerosol device. Now I need something to collect all the water that's gonna rain out in the system. So I'm going to take my bag here. I'm going to place it here. Then I'm going to take my other side of my tubing, place it here.
Does it matter which tube you put on which? Because one looks shorter than the other one.
One is slightly shorter. It depends. You want that water trap to be at its lowest point to collect the water.
So it depends where the patient is
So
versus the oxygen source?
it depends where the patient is. So
Okay.
it may be better to have the shortest part of the tubing there.
And we're also cutting the tubing on an individual patient basis, correct?
Right. This is a single patient use. So this blue tubing comes in very, very long rolls, and you basically get out how much you need, and you cut it with a pair of scissors.
Are we cutting?
No, you will during competency you will be working with this. Okay. So now I can before I place this on the patient, I want to make sure I got the appropriate flow. I'm going to turn my flow meter on. It's asking for what, 12 liters or flush. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put this on 12 liters. I'm going to check my aerosol. I have a lot of aerosol coming out of there, right? You can see my flow, so it's working appropriately. Now that I have flow going through this, I can deliver it to the patient. Whether it's mask, trach collar, what other device do we have?
Is this paper you
Tent.
use your
Phase 10, yes.
oxygen analyzer to make
Sure, and then another competency we'll be doing is oxygen analyzer, right? I'm going to take my T-piece here and place it in line here. This is after I've done my, I've checked it with 100% and 21%. I'm going to check it in line here and make sure that my reading is appropriate to my 40% that's being delivered to the patient.
Does that mean?
That's a good point. We can knock both of these out at one time.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Whose idea was
As
that?
we're setting-
Why did you?
As we're setting up the aerosol, we're gonna knock out at,
Jennifer,
I mean, it's two singular steps, people.
Oh, yeah, who am I blaming?
that doesn't work.
All right, but for the competency, you're gonna have us calibrate this,
Yeah, remember how we calibrated room air and 100%?
room air 100%, but you're gonna have us do both of those plus physical assessment all together.
Plug that in.
That sounds like a fun time.
We might be here all night.
We'll be here
Do
all.
you think we can knock it
I
out?
think you can knock it out.
I'd
Remember,
say
we
that's gonna take a half
calibrate
an
that
hour
at
per
room air at 21% and 100% when I put it in the bag
Yeah.
and put it with flush O2. I made sure that it read 100%.
But did it read anything?
That one doesn't work.
But you have one that does.
No, we do not. We do not have one that works.
just saying.
We will be
Got it.
Yeah, we're pretending.
I can steal one from work.
pretending.
So we're not calculating.
By next Tuesday, I doubt that we'll have one that actually works.
You just
I don't think it's very much.
We're just doing